Alright guys, it's time for Wave 3 of the New York Comic Con Funko exclusives. Just like everybody guessed, today was Marvel's time, and it's not as big as the wave from DC yesterday, but there's still a couple of pretty cool things in here. Deadpool. Again. This time in a chef's hat, holding a spatula. I'm definitely not going to get this one. I like Deadpool and all, but since most of them are red, it just doesn't appeal to me to have a bunch of Deadpools. It doesn't work the same as like the Batmans that have a bunch of crazy colors, and they're the original Funko Pop, and it's Batman. For some reason, I don't mind buying a bunch of Batmans, but these Deadpools, they just all end up looking the same to me. I mean, I guess this is nice if you're a Deadpool fan, and maybe also if you're a chef, you know, or like if you actually want to take this out of the box and put it in your kitchen or something. But yeah, definitely this is not something that I want to get at all. If you collected all the Guardians of the Galaxy Dorbs, or just have a bunch of Marvel Dorbs in general, some of these XL ones are kind of cool to sprinkle into your collection, especially if you take them out of the box. This one, unfortunately, if you're a Dorbs collector though, is going to be very hard to get. He's only limited to 500 pieces. So pretty much you have to be at the New York Comic Con to get this one. That said, I do not see this being something that's going to be in demand. So you might be able to find him like on eBay for pretty cheap, even though he's limited to 500 pieces. I just don't see a high demand for these XL Dorbs, and especially Thanos. I mean, he's a cool character, but I don't imagine him being everybody's like favorite villain. I think this Storm Dorb is pretty cool, okay? I'll say that. I'm not going to get it because, to be honest, I wish this was a pop. I think this version of Storm as a pop would look awesome because I think the pops with mohawks just look really cool. And also, this just makes me wish that they put out another 3-pack of X-Men Dorbs because I really did like that other 3-pack. And if she was in a 3-pack along with this Juggernaut, which is pretty cool too, I would have bought it in a heartbeat, you know? I mean, this Dorb of Juggernaut looks a little strange, but I guess that's cool because you get some variety in the Dorbs. But yeah, if this Storm and Juggernaut came with one more X-Men Dorb in there, or if they would have just done like a set of 3 Dorbs, all villains, to go along with the superhero ones that we got at SDCC, that would have been really cool. And by far, my favorite thing in this Wave 3 of NYCC exclusives is this Kitty Pryde. I love this character. I read Excalibur all the time as a kid, and I also really like the Days of Future Past story. This is a really cool one. Yeah, she's a little bit plain, but that's basically what Kitty Pryde looks like. And without Lockheed, then you'd be like, well, okay, which X-Men is that exactly? But since they paired her up with Lockheed, that's awesome. I love the pops that come with a little minifigure. And Kitty Pryde and Lockheed is perfect. Lockheed is a little purple alien dragon guy. Really awesome. I really want this. This is going to the top of my hit list along with the Killing Joke Joker. Really love this pop. I'm hoping that it's going to be available maybe at Hot Topic or GameStop because I really want to get my hands on this one, and I really just want to pay retail for it because I have a feeling this one's going to be pretty popular with the X-Men fans. Alright guys, all of these things say limited edition, so they will probably be available at most of the stores that you usually get pops at, except for that Thanos. It looks like he's going to be only NYCC. I don't know, this was kind of a weak wave. Only 5 things, only 2 pops, and one of them was a Deadpool. I'm kind of disappointed, except for that Kitty Pryde. That Kitty Pryde is really awesome. But yeah, overall a pretty weak wave.